Coming up next, the NJC Focus with your host, Pastor Jermaine Johnson.
The NJC Focus is brought to you by the North Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, serving the parishes of St. Anne and Trelawney.
NJC Focus is brought to you by the North Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, serving the parishes of St. Anne and Trelawney.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of the NJC Focus. I'm your host, Pastor Jermaine Johnson. And now for some of the latest happenings across the North Jamaica Conference. Hundreds of youth attend Easter Camp 2018. North Jamaica Conference Personnel Ministries Department rolls out Zones of Gospel Operations, ZOGO. 10 pastors installed in their new pastoral districts. NJC conducts special training for its executive committee and school board members. NJC Ministerial Fraternity features highly in the annual Panjam Sports Day. All this and much more after the break. Stay tuned.
Today we are celebrating a very special moment in the history of the church in the North Jamaica Conference. With Christ as our guide, with Christ as our leader, we who have placed ourselves in His hand to be led by Him can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. May God continue to enrich your lives as you commit yourself to Him and to the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in the North Jamaica Conference.
The St. Anne and Trelawney Youth Federations conducted their respective Easter camps in grand style. Pastor Emil Somerville has more on this report.
Hundreds of NJC youth celebrate Easter Camp 2018. Here are some of the highlights. So we're here at Trefayuka 2018 with the North Trelawney President, Elder Sean Grant. Elder Sean Grant, give us a general overview of camp.
Camp has been a blessing. We've had some great times here, defying the odds and just going through and having great lives through transformation. We have approximately 180 individuals right here at Frankfield Primary School, 140 campers, 30 officers, and we've been having a great time. The spiritual experience has been good with Pastor Wayne Woolry. The young people have been motivated to work. On Sabbath evening, we went into the square. We joined with the Orange District of Churches, and over 200 young people were out there praying and just ministering. And the community wants us to come back.
We're here with recording artist Gamel Grant, who spent a lot of time here. And as a matter of fact, he spent the whole time here with us at Trefayuka. Brother Grant, tell us, how was the experience?
The experience was good. It was fulfilling. The campers, they really stepped it up a level spiritually, and they got to engage the community, which was good. And it is something that we recommend that every year youth just try to make sure that they can make it a day to be at camp.
What was our tagline this year at camp?
Yo.
Yo, what does Yo stand for?
Yo stands for Youth at Work.
This is Trelawney Youth Federation, and you're tuning to NJC Focus. Yo! Youth at Work!
Hi, I am Dane Fletcher, Youth and Chaplaincy Ministries Director of the Jamaica Union Conference. You're watching NJC Focus. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Trisha Lewis, the St. Anne Youth Federation President, reporting live from Easter Camporee 2018 in Brownstown High School. This year we had over 230 members camping with us, including our visitors from Fillmore Seventh-day Adventist Church. Our theme this year was David, Conquering the Giants Through Jesus, and we had a wonderful time at camp these days.
This is the St. Anne Youth Federation, and you're tuning to NJC Focus.
This is Pastor Amiel Somerville reporting for NJC Focus.
Sin has taken a toll upon our society, but the North Jamaica Conference Personal Ministries Department has the solution. Moberly Lewis has more on this highlight.
Sin has been wreaking havoc in our society, but North Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists has been reaching out to rescue the perishing through the zones of gospel operation, Zoga. And here are some of the highlights that are taking place in our conference.
God just wants to know that you're back in the fold. The only time I really have fun is in church.
Yes.
Yes. Because Jesus is sweet. There's no other sweetness outside of Jesus Christ. The only place to find happiness is in the presence of God, because God is a good God.
I am Pastor Moberly Lewis, NJC Focus.
10 pastors were installed in their new pastoral districts. Kimona Bartley has more on this report.
10 pastors were installed in their new pastoral districts. Let's take a look.
We fight not against flesh and blood. Thank God Jesus reminds us we are more. Hey! We are more than conquerors. And others can come and see and taste and see that the Lord is good. They magnify the Lord with me.
We need to shake off the works of darkness so that the work that we need to do, we will get it done before Jesus comes.
Job said, "Lord, my appointed time, yes, I am going through my struggles, I am going through my difficulties, but I am going to wait until my change comes." Israel did not need a king. What Israel needed was a relationship with the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And when that was had, then the future would be saved.
Mona Bartley, NJC Focus.
The North Jamaica Conference conducted a special training for its executive committee and school board members. Jody Bartley gives us the highlights.
The North Jamaica Conference conducted a special training exercise for its executive committee and school board members to facilitate greater adherence to church policies and better leadership. The main presenters were Dr. Daniel Fider, Professor of Leadership, and Pastors Everett Brown, Merrick Walker, and Bancroft Borwise, President, Secretary, and Treasurer of Jamaica Union, respectively. Here are some of the highlights.
Policy protects the organization from autocratic and erratic leadership. Policy enables fair and equal treatment of people.
The committee system is used, and as a result of using this system, it limits the authority of any one person at any time. The Seventh-day Adventist Church therefore utilizes the committee system as the preferred system of governance.
You are the persons really acting on behalf of the constituents.
The training was held at the Cardiff Hotel and Spa in Runaway Bay, St. Anne on Wednesday, April 11, 2018, with over 24 executive committee and school board members in attendance.
You are tuned in to NJC Focus. This is Merrick Walker, Secretary of the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Keep watching.
The North Jamaica Conference and Northeast Jamaica Conference ministerial fraternities features heavily in the annual Panjam Sports Day. The teams went to all three major finals in football, cricket and netball, with the North Jamaica Conference winning the netball competition and coming in second to the West Jamaica Conference in cricket and second to the East Jamaica Conference in football, where they lost 1-0. Hi, we are tuned in here on the North Coast as we are touching over to Gray's Inn for the Panjam Sports Day. The Sports Day was held on Thursday, April 5 at the Gray's Inn Sports Complex. Members of the St. Mary Health Department at Gray's Inn and Nutter Bay, representing Jamaica, move to warm up the pastors as we get ready to roll off Panjam Sports Day 2018 right here in Gray's Inn and Nutter Bay, St. Mary in the Northeast Jamaica Conference. As per standard, the Northeast Jamaica Conference and North Jamaica Conference teams unite as one northern team up against East Jamaica Conference, Central Jamaica Conference, and the West Jamaica Conference. Williams is about to deliver. He bowls the ball, and that one is a wide. Congratulations to the North Jamaica Conference and Northeast Jamaica Conference ministerial fraternities for a job well done. The officers of the North Jamaica Conference called for a conference-wide prayer and fasting on April 22 in all churches across the constituency. President of North Jamaica Conference, Dr. Carl Archer, gives us the highlights of the day's activity.
The date for the conference-wide fasting and prayer has been shifted from April 15 to 22. It's a conference-wide fasting and prayer done on a local church basis. The purpose of this is to get as many members as possible personally informed in this wonderful spiritual experience. What will we be doing? Searching hearts, searching our lives, looking at our personal relationships with each other and with God, to make sure that every sin is examined, confessed, set aside, so that God can bless us and use us mightily. We want to seek the face of God more fully as we move forward, to lead and guide us to success in the conference. There are many times when individually we commit sins, we are off track with God's program, and one person's sin can bring the curse of God upon an entire congregation, an entire conference, an entire audience. So what we want to do is to just present everything to God, confess everything, have Him forgive and cleanse and wash us individually, so that He can mightily use us for the advancement of His cause. Let's all make sure we share in this wonderful experience. April 22. God bless you.
Martina Reed, mother of former conference director Elder Paulette Ambersley, was laid to rest in fine style at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Grove Town, Manchester, over the weekend. Here is more.
In Revelation chapter 14, the assurance of being the result of a biblical prophecy is amazing blessing to us who are members of the remnant church.
Uncle of Pastor Devon Heath, George Gale, was also laid to rest over the weekend at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Goshen, St. Elizabeth.
Just hold on to Jesus and just ride out your storm.
Condolences are going out to the families of Elder Earl Hay of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Salem in St. Anne, who lost his wife on March 22. The funeral service will be held on Sunday, April 29 at noon at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Salem, Runaway Bay, St. Anne. Let us keep their family in our prayers. Also, condolences are going out to Pastor Carlington Hilton, who lost his brother in Panama. As the Hilton family mourns this tragic loss, please keep them in your prayers. We'll bring you the latest updates. And from the Jamaica Union, the Department of Communication hosted a two-day workshop in cinematography on April 3 and 4. The instructors were Abed Marquez, Director of Communication, IAD, and Lisbeth Erialde Garcia, Professor of Television, Montemorelos University, cinema producer and scheduler for Hope Channel Inter-America. Over 30 participants gathered from across the 5 conferences of Jamaica Union and the Northern Caribbean University to discuss collaborations with the Hope Channel IAD. And that's it for the latest edition of the NJC Focus. And until another episode on Friday, April 27, 2018, I'm Pastor Jermaine Johnson. Happy Sabbath.
NJC Focus is brought to you by the North Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, serving the parishes of St. Anne and Trelawney.